You're never afraid of getting rejected. It's not the rejection you have ever feared or will ever fear. What it is that you fear most, that hurts the most, it's what you internally represent that rejection to mean to you, about you, and about what's possible for you. You're afraid that that would be true. That rejection only proves it, right? That can feel like you're going to get sick and die at like the same time, like you're going to throw up. But see, to the next person, that rejection, it's only feedback. It means I got to make some minor calculations. Or it's a blessing. Some people, hey, if this person rejects me, that's great. That means they just ain't ready for this greatness in their life. Awesome. Have a great day. No problem. On to the next. And for some of us, though, it means that we truly are unworthy or unlovable or undeserving or undesirable or fill in the blank. And we have this thing within us that says, man, if this don't work out, if you don't get XYZ, you know what that means, don't you? It's going to mean that all this shit we're afraid of about ourselves is true. So what do? A lot of times we just don't get around to doing it. We start romanticizing about the idea of doing it or having it or becoming it. But I think I'm going to stay right here in my little safe spot where all of that is a big what if, because I haven't proceeded to find out. But the good part about it is, the best part about that is, those little filters, like the kind you put in front of a camera that turns everything blue or everything red, you know, reminds me of that story where the birds, there's a bunch of different birds, and they're on this huge church window, and they're all arguing about what color it is inside. And then it turns out they're all on different places of the window, but it's one of them big ass multicolored glass church windows. You know what I'm saying? So it was just there to illustrate their filters that each one was looking at and how it was dramatically different. But once again, I digress. Uh, but the best part about it is we can change the filters. So you can make that shit mean whatever you want. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine if something doesn't work out the way you have it in your mind, that it has to work out like this in your mind. Imagine, and then when it doesn't, you don't get deflated. You don't feel like you've been punched in the fucking stomach. You don't feel like you had your soul ripped out and stomped on with a shoe that had shit on the bottom of it. The good part is we can change those filters. This has been Shango Ray, your friendly neighborhood sorcerer, alchemist, spirit and mind hacker. two fingers up, split in the middle.